In the newest audio that was leaked, Tony was saying that you were saying F Liza behind the scenes and you were on Joe's D. What is he talking about?
He's talking about that venom that he got in his throat. He's just possessing him to say things that doesn't really, have no value to it. And made up. Never in my life said fuck Liza in my life. Never. It's the contrary. You know what I'm saying? I hold Liza, always did represent the Rios family with all my heart. You know what I'm saying? With all my love. So, I was one of the voices deep in the sewers that y'all probably heard, not as loud because of the situations. They didn't let us get the big podiums, but I was always championing, what I'm saying, the whole legacy of pun. And, Liza was going through her things and still going through, what I'm saying, her struggle, saying as far as the business go. And, never had no agenda for any money, for any fame, for anything of value, except them getting a chance. You know what I'm saying? Little Chris Rivers, baby pun to get his shot at doing this rap thing and, and doing his father proud. And them just living a happy ever afterlife, you know what I'm saying? So, and I want nothing. I never wanted nothing and still don't want anything except that. You know what I'm saying?
But you got, okay, two things from this, right? Why would you use the family of, your dead brother, right? He considers Pun his brother. Why would you use his family as a way to diss you and say that you over here saying F Liza and his family and, Pun's family and all that? That's crazy if that's like the route he's really taken.
Brother, I mean, I already depicted some things that he done, that he has said, that, not even a million years I would thought somebody would be able to say with a straight face to somebody who was so instrumental in his career and his life and things I've done for him. So he's already, like I told you, I'm done. I'm done with, there's no sorries he could come back from. He's done crossed that line. He turned into Judas and he's a walking, saying, he's a walking just piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? He's already been there. He showed enough. He has no compassion. He has no love. He has never had love. He always had the traits of jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Cutting throat. He used to get mad. Now I know he was mad about me even protecting him and saving his life. Some people are like that. They can't see. That's the only thing I could think of. You know what I'm saying? To make up things like that when he knows himself, you know what I'm saying, how I introduced him to Pun. I introduced all them brothers to Pun. All of them. It was me and Pun. I used to hang around, who I used to hang out with, which is Forest, Ranch, and my Lilvilles, my projects. So I'm the one who took Pun over there. I'm the one who, introduced Pun to that side of town. I even linked him with Joe. I told you the story where how I introduced him.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they don't want to give me even that. That's how much they hating on me. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all can see that clearly.
What's also crazy though is like every real Terror Squad fan, right? They know that of all the people that's been championing the Rios family the most is you. So it's hard to imagine you even being the one to say F Liza out of everybody.
They only got mouths because they got lips, man. They only talk that shit because they got lips. You know what I'm saying? So, just don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to even defend that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? See, me, if I was me and I heard that this type of situation, if I was Liza, then because sometimes, I'll be like my truth that I've been stating and saying for years, it's people that could easily get on the mic and just confirm it. But they just don't want to get involved in shit. So, I I got to keep on, getting hit with this from left to right about niggas when they lie about me. So ain't nobody, really step up. Now, if he gets like whatever, the other guys to go and say, yeah, he didn't never Liza, and they start saying that, you got some people who's going to believe them because they, the numbers, they got more numbers than me. And they're over there, doing an agenda just because they hate. You know, but that's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? So this is me, an example for years, how the truth stands alone and represents alone. And it takes a little longer. That's why it's taking a little longer to really to break through all the lies, because I've been doing this shit by myself. You know what I'm saying? So I've been spitting the truth by myself, and my truth obviously, got some people shook. Even the ones that know that are true. I know it got them shook. The enemy shook. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a different story once you put the truth to it. You're gonna see the bad intent that the other ones had. You know what I'm saying, for the business side of it. So that's why they protecting it. That's why they trying to assassinate my character for all these years. But
Right, because if you look at it though, right, like okay, the Big Pun celebration of life in Chicago,
mm-hmm.
you were the only one that was there from TS,
Yeah, but
right?
even that wasn't something that we said. Let's get, maybe the rest of them. Like I did a show before, like with Armageddon, Say's Prospect. Pop was trying to do something like that, and I told him, "God, even try." You know what I'm saying? But he reached out, uh, and I think they didn't want to do it, whatever, because whatever it was. But
But I'm saying like that, and then like say the when Big
that
Pun
was
got
Pop. That was
his
Pop.
right.
That was really actually Prince of Pain. He put that together to honor.
But
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying that
Pun.
you were the only one that showed up to that, right?
Me,
And
me, Liza,
right,
Chris, you know what I'm saying? And the Rios family, Vanessa
right. That's what I
and
mean. But you're
Star.
the only one from TS that showed up to that, right? And then you look
Yeah.
at the Big Pun,
And Tony Touch showed up. You know what I'm saying? Shout
right?
out to Tony Touch.
And then the Big Pun Plaza, right?
Mm-hmm.
TS. Did anybody else from TS show up to that?
Not that I know of. I know I went Dolo that represented.
Right. So that's what I'm saying is that like it's hard to imagine that you would say that about Pun's family when you are like the only one that's showing up for these key events.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, listen, I do this shit from the heart. I don't do this shit for y'all could say, oh, but he was there, he wasn't. Because that's easily Joe could say some bullshit that he could buy out certain things and do certain things that money could buy and act like he's representing Pun. And that's not the sense. Either way, it'll be like he's not. He was doing it in a business sense. He was taking money from a business thing, and that was all he was to Pun. It was business, and you could tell. You know what I'm saying? But the fact is that when it's real, you could tell and you could feel it. You know what I'm saying? What I say, my content of my words and my stories are the key fucking facts that y'all should look and listen to. You know what I'm saying? Of how what kind of truth I'm saying and what I'm stating and how I'm stating it. You know what I'm saying? From songs, from my work to interviews when I talk about my brother. You know what I'm saying? So and the actions also that I back it up with. You know what I'm saying? You do the same with them guys. You know what I'm saying? You do your diligence and check out what they done. And I bet you nothing doesn't compare to what I've done. You know what I'm saying? It didn't take no money to do what I do. I do it from the heart. Y'all could tell.